Hello everybody, welcome to my little corner of YouTube. I'm just putting a quick post up to a quick video just to say hi to all our current and future followers. Thank you very much for joining us here on my YouTube channel, and just to sort of just explain a little bit about me and about what the videos will be about, and a little bit about sort of what they're tied in with what I do as well. So I have first an apology to make because I will always refer to it as Annwfn. It flows nicely off the tongue, but even though I'm from the land of Gymraeg, the land of Wales, shamefully, I can't even pronounce my own company name. So it's actually meant to be pronounced Annwn. So it's Annwn Diaries. But, you know, I'm not going to criticise anyone if they say Annwfyn either. And Annwn is meant to be in Welsh mythology. It's basically the equivalent of kind of Christian heaven, or if you think of it, it's a place of healing. It's like if you go to Glastonbury and you hear the tales of Arawn, where King Arthur obviously was taken to go and heal. It's that kind of thing. It's the equivalent of that. And as I say, you'll find that in the Welsh mythology books. So Annwn is a place of healing, okay? And if you follow me on Facebook, I've got my pages which started off as Annwn healing or therapies, and aromatherapy as well. And I've got the Call of the Annwfyn group as well that I've started, which is the spiritual side of what I do. But my background, just to give you a little bit of information on who I am and where I'm from, back in 2006 I met a wonderful lady who was doing holistic therapies, and I learnt all about the holistic therapies that she was doing in her shop. Did some voluntary work while I was learning a massage course and doing Swedish massage and getting trained up in that. And she sort of opened my eyes to it all. It was like my first proper spiritual awakening, I suppose. I've been psychic, been able to connect with spirit since I was a child, and tapped into sort of healing energy at an early age. But when I left school, I was drawn to massage. I thought I need to be able to heal people and help them, relax. I knew I was being drawn to my hands to do this, and then I met this lady, as I say. I thought she was going to sort of teach me how to do massage, or to run a massage business. I was learning in a college, but I thought she was sort of showing me the ropes on how to sort of run her therapy business, and learnt so much more. So I was taken under her wing as a Reiki student. I started studying Tai Chi and Qigong as well. And ended up teaching that. And that, so as I say, that was back in 2006. I took a break from it all, went mainstream for a while, 9-to-5 job, got married, had children, and was reintroduced to it when I met some other spiritual folk in my hometown, and was brought back into the sort of new age spiritual fold. My crystal therapy that I've been doing sort of personally for years, I learnt how to do that professionally, got my qualification in that, and it's sort of opened me up spiritually. I started doing professional readings, working with spirit that way too, and it's been interesting. It's been fun and games, but now I'm sort of freelance. I am sort of self-employed doing the therapy, so it's like angelic crystal Reiki, aromatherapy as well. I found an enthusiasm for. I got my qualification for that back in 2017. I finished that year of studying, and that was the first part of it. I'm studying again at the moment, sort of learning at a deeper level. So so that's sort of ongoing. Aromatherapy is a huge subject. I don't think there's ever, because there's always new things that are coming up with it, science catching up with what everyone else is saying, sort of thing. There's new information coming out all the time on what it can help with. So there's the crystal side of things, the Reiki, the angelic stuff as well. I've been drawn to over the last few years. So I'm sort of tying all that in together, and as I said, we've got the aromatherapy as well. But what Annwn Diaries is going to be about is just the spiritual side of things. So, as I say, on Facebook, I've got the group Call of the Annwn, and that is for people that are walking a spiritual path, people with similar spiritual beliefs, to come to learn, to share, and just sort of be a part of that community. And it's a beautiful, safe online space. So I will be posting information up for us all to interact with. Everyone on the group is welcome to share information. And to sort of learn and grow together. All kinds of spiritual subjects. So you can come and join that if you'd like. I will be posting free weekly card readings. I think that's going to be getting done Friday, Saturday, Sunday over the weekend. And there's going to be sort of all sorts going on that page. And as well as that, I'm going to be posting the odd kind of thing here. Every Monday I'll be popping a card up for the week, just sharing a bit of an energy forecast, a bit of a message, spiritual message for you all, and sort of sharing my thoughts on different subjects. So it's going to be exciting. Welcome again to everybody. Thank you very much for kind of subscribing or following or looking at these videos. And please come and find us on Facebook if you're on Facebook. We're on Instagram as well, Annwn Diaries, and that's tied in with my therapy page. So in the new year, as you see, I've got my space behind me. Everything's away at the minute. I've got the massage bed that was up in my last video, and I've got a sort of table that I get out for the aromatherapy sessions and readings and stuff as well. But yeah, so this is my space behind me. As I say, the Instagram page will be tied in with my kind of therapy side of it. So that's a little bit separate for people that maybe aren't more spiritual, but my little corner of YouTube here will be more for me to express spiritual thoughts. And as I say, Call of the Annwfn on Facebook is going to be where I've sort of created this little spiritual community, which is a part of my therapies, but it's also separate for those that kind of maybe don't want to get involved in the therapy side of things as well. So it's a little bit of everything for everyone, really. So that's a very quick background into me, into what I do. As I say, now I've been working sort of dedicated myself to my healing. I was sort of brought back into it, and it's funny, isn't it? I was working, as I say, the 9-to-5 job, and I knew the sort of corporate world wasn't for me anymore. My energy just didn't match it. It wasn't what I was meant to be doing. And that was my next step. So 2006, I met this lady, brought me into the world of Reiki and holistic therapy. So that's my first sort of learning into it all. Although I sort of knew that my energy was a little bit different. Met her 2006, started on that. And then it was back in 2014, I sort of did my crystal therapy qualification and did that professionally, and that just opened up the next step, the next stage, and it's just taken off from there. So it's been the last 5 years really of kind of learning, guiding others, running meditation groups, doing the professional readings, you name it. And I had a lovely little community back in Wales, which is still part of the online group on Facebook, and they're all absolutely lovely ladies, and a couple of nice gents too. So yeah, that's a little bit about me, about what I do. If you've got any questions, feel free to get in touch. Hopefully you'll watch some other videos, and we can all kind of learn and share together. But love and blessings to you all.